So let's talk about building a mix. So the band is playing. You've loaded the EQ settings for all the band members. You're getting good signal strength on all your inputs here. And let's talk about building a mix. So first thing I like to do is bring the kick in, or turn the drum VCR at first. Make sure you got nothing muted. I like to have the kick so it's giving a nice pulse. Then bring the snare up. The kick and the snare are what people lock into when they're listening to a song. It's your foundation of your rhythm. So those are the first two important things. Then you've got your hi-hat. Just gives you a bit of a high-end, again, rhythm just to lock onto. And then bring in your toms and your floor tom to balance out the sound. You can hear quite a bit of bleed from the other instruments. That's why it's important to mute things that you're not using, because you do get a lot of bleed. Next thing to bring in is a bass. So you want the bass and the kick drum to be kind of sonically in a similar level. Now let's bring in the other instruments. We've got electric guitar, acoustic guitar and piano. Now my rationale is that the keys, not the piano. While the piano is good for quieter moments, but if you have it loud during the louder moments of a song, it can overpower the drums, bass, and the guitar, and even the singers. So I usually have it there, but I don't usually have it to be very strong. I usually let Joel, let's see what's happening with I like the electric guitar to come shine through in those bigger moments. So I have it quite a bit louder than the keys. And then when in the quieter moments, I let the keys for those quieter solo moments that then come through. Let's get some vocals happening. Now, vocal 3 is Jo. She's the lead singer. Her voice has to be above and through everything. Everybody has to hear her. So the vocals, the lead has to sit on top. Now let's bring in the backing vocals. And you want to balance those so they're just sitting underneath Jo's vocal. And then just listen. Now, if you find that you're having to push a vocal like really high, you just can't hear them and you're pushing them way up here, that's a gain problem. You've got to go back, select the channel and then change the gain up here. What you have to remember is that when you change the gain, you change the volume for all the musicians in your mixes. So don't do this lightly. If you're going to do it, do it in practice. After they finish the song, you say, hey, Hayley, I just couldn't hear you. I need to fix your gain, so I'm going to turn you up. That way everybody knows that they have to adjust their mix of Hayley down to get the correct mix. And then when you fix it, then, because what you want to aim for is basically your faders sitting all around the 0 mark, not too much further below. If you happen to drive them over here, up here, you've got something wrong with the gain and you have to pull them back down. I want to caveat that with with the head mic. I find that I have to have this, I find it runs quite hot. So even though I'm not getting very strong signal out of it, that I have to get it. I have to pull it, have the gain, so only hitting like minus 15, minus 10, and that's plenty. That's plenty, so that it will not give you feedback problems. Yeah, if you're getting feedback problems, then you've got to pull the volume down. It's the first thing to do. So that's building a mix. Now, it really is about listening. It's about, in the service, you're listening, you're feeling the music. You want to feel the music. And if you feel, and I think, you got to flow with the Holy Spirit. And if you just feel like this is a strong moment, I just really want to feel that kick. So you might push that up a little bit. Make small movements. Or you think, you can see Dave's doing something in guitar. Let's push the guitar up, and really want to hear him. Let him minister with his instrument, or the keyboard. So that's what you want to do.